Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Xeno, and this is my Lufenia Plus run of the Parted Hopes, which is Snow's Intertwined Wills. And this is also like a blue showcase as well, like blue armor showcase. And I'm bringing my girl Y'shtola because she's best girl, best kitty waifu. And we're bringing my girl Pain because I'm having an absolute fucking blast playing as Pain as well. Such a good support character, and I love her kit so much, so happy. But we're here to talk about Snow, and he is such a beast. Snow is such a beast. If you fully invest in Snow with blue armor, and you have some other blue armor supports on your team, he has got a very high damage cap if you can support him. He's so much more fun and does so much more damage than I originally thought he would. How I like to start playing off Snow is I usually like to use one of his calls first, at least one of them, not always two. Use one of his calls because when Snow comes back in after calls, he also triggers his preemptive attack, as you'll see here after Jack's call. So he comes in, there's another Retribution. He gets a free skill, use it on the AA ability. The reason you do that is because he won't run out of skills anyway, and he gets, bam, another Retribution. And then you can use Steel Guard because you need to use Steel Guard to get his two buffs that he needs. But I'm going to swap in Fran straight away. Drop the debuff because a Fran friend is fantastic. A Fran friend has a really crippling debuff because it counts as a main party compared to using her as a call. Although I do use her as a call as well. But yeah, so just Pain, Y'shtola, they both have the Brave gains, the Brave damage, the battery. Snow has self-Brave gains, so combined with Y'shtola and Pain, that's 90% across the team, and Snow has more for himself. I've also given Snow like here's a C slot sphere, so you give him Paladin Cecil C slot, or the Paladin Cecil RF sphere, so he batteries the party on everything he does even more so. So there's the Steel Guard, boom. And he leaves himself at max Brave with this team essentially the whole time. So we don't take... Look at that. Y'shtola's doing 360k and Pain hasn't even got her full stacks up yet. It's... he does a lot of damage. Like, Snow's quite easy to play as well because it really is just kind of push buttons win. And I have to lock here because I realize that my EX is not up. But... his EX does an okay amount of damage because it's double dump, but it gets a lot better later, of course, on his C90 with his BT+. But he's a lot of fun. I've run Snow through quite a few times already, and I've run this stage 1, 2, 3, 4. I've run this stage at least 5 or 6 times, different teams, and I've pretty much had Snow in pretty much all of them so far because he's just so fun. He's just so much fun. But I've run teams with Yuna in Pain for 30 turns, a Garnet in Pain for 46 turns, Saz and Caius, which is a Final Fantasy 13 theme team, for 33 turns. Unfortunately, Caius doesn't really work too well with Snow because he breaks and delays, and Snow wants to get hit, so... Look at that, there's 572k, 411k, there's basically 1 million damage right there, which is kind of crazy. I've run other teams with a Roha in Pain for 40 turns, and I've run this team, which ends up being 22 turns. So I've run Snow in this, I've run Snow in Machina. Snow has absolutely destroys Machina's raid if for some reason you're struggling, which shouldn't be too hard to complete, honestly. It's kind of one of the more easier raids, or Lufenia Plus, but if you're struggling... you can, if you manage to get Snow and you weren't pulling for Machina or anything, Snow just demolishes that because of his party HP damage reduction. And I brought a team of Snow, Yuna, Pain, 24 turns. I went and did Saz. Was it Saz's mission dungeon or Fran's? No, it was Jegrin, the Jegrin Lufenia Plus. I did that as well. I ran Snow through there. He's just very good. Look at that. Look at that. 600k plus 500 what, 60k? That's like 1.1 mil. He just did 1.1 mil. Like, that's fucking crazy. And the fact is, like, this team doesn't have the highest HP cap you can have. Like, I know Yuna's BT effect has a higher HP cap. The Twins BT effect, Caius' BT effect. I think Markinus has a 2 HP cap. Maria has a really good armor for the party with a high HP cap. But look at that, 300k just for the base Retribution. Frost Strike does, when maxed out, 450k. There's 850k. Like, his minimum is like his minimum damage per turn is like 7 to 800k. Like, it's fucking crazy. Now I'm setting up here to go into Yshtola's BT phase so I can just pretty much just destroy him now. Yshtola's still a god. I've run Y'shtola through every single Lufenia Plus, so I think that's 22 so far. So I think this is my 22nd Y'shtola. And I've still got to run Ace and Zac and Jekt and Tidus and Core through because they're kind of like my Saga runs quote-unquote characters. So let me know if you're having fun with Pain. And I dragged Snow up here so because he batteries as well. So he batteries Pain, so she does a little bit more damage. But I end up not using her LD in the burst phase because I didn't want to push him back too far. Like, I'm not even trying to push this back too far. Like, the boss. I want the boss to take turns, but I'm just like... The bosses kind of melt. Welcome to garbage time, everyone. C90 soon. It's going to be even worse with C90s. But welcome to garbage time, where the bosses kind of melt really fast with most team comps, meta team comps. And to the point where it's like... To really show off Snow, I've got to run super slow characters and non-BTs in the party. Because, like, I'm not even trying to push the boss back. And he's not able to get many turns to attack Snow to get off more Retribution pluses. But it doesn't even matter at the end of the day. Because Snow does so much damage, even with only this one stack Retribution, that if he managed to get off a second stack, awesome, it's like double damage. But if he doesn't, he's still doing 800k a turn anyway, which is still an exceptionally high number for a tank that keeps the party really safe. And this team comp's just... Mwah! There's some chef's kiss type of crap. And Y'shtola with Sid Rain's friend, you love to see it. Like, it doesn't get any better than that. So, finish up the BT phase. I think I do about 4.5 mil, which is still really good. And all I did was chuck a Sid Rain's call and some calls. Like, I didn't optimize it with more brave damage up calls like Porm and Quistis or Agrius or Kate Sith or... I just chucked a Sid Rain's call. So, boom, Retribution, bang, 300k. So, and then at this stage, I think I just kind of push buttons, so I'll be dead honest. Frost Strike maxes out at 450k. That's still 750k with a one stack Retribution and a Frost Strike. So, Snow's good. He's real good. And he looks great with Moogle hands and his Black Coke outfit from Lightning Returns. Even Pain, look at Pain go. 400k when she maxes out. That's really good damage. It's actually, skill 2 is actually her better damaging button. So, because it has a lot more brave hits in it, I think, compared to her LD. So, don't even push the LD. Originally, also, Pain does actually help for this fight because the boss, when it does an all attack, can inflict a heck of a lot of debuffs on the party. Non-framed, but it does affect a lot of debuffs on the party. So, Pain was also there just to cleanse those debuffs, but the boss never really got an all attack off. Because just kind of kill him so fast. Let's be honest, you'd kill him even faster if you bought DPSs, which most people... There's already 0 turn runs of this Lufenia. It's ridiculous. Marking is so stupid. Look at that, 360k with Y'shtola because of Pain on the field. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Black Sky maxing out on cap damage as well, pretty much, nearly. Bam! Retribution plus 600k. And Ice Ramp because I'm going to go into the summon. And so I can get a max Retribution plus off in the summon because your HP cap is raised in the summon phase as well. So I want to see what I can get to. So, yeah, this isn't the best. This isn't the worst team for Snow because both Pain and Y'shtola and her effect have HP cap up. But there is definitely armors and effects that have higher HP cap ups, which will help Snow's maximum damage. But, oh, this is a ton of fun. I bring Snow forward so he can battery. And I want him to have the first turn... second turn inside the summon, I think. So that way he can get off, I think, 2 Retribution pluses inside the summon. Because he'll LD as well, just because why not? Why not, right? Why not? So here we go. Y'shtola's going to get 1 attack off, and let's see what Snow's level 2 stack Retribution plus does inside the summon. Fucking 640k. That's so much damage. And then I'm going to Ice Ramp again. Which I think is another, what, 300k or something? Yeah, 320k. So there's what, 640, there's 1 million damage. And, because why not, right? Why not? There's 1 million damage tank. It's like, I mean, I know Zac's very good, but you got to support him a bit more. Boom, 640k, and then we're going to Frost Strike because just... You got to make the sound effects, you know what I mean? Like, there's another 480k. And then she gets to finish it off with an LD. But boom, there you go. So that's my run of the Lufenia Plus, showcasing off Snow with blue armor, accompanied by with a Brave Gain style team, backed it with a lot of support, absolutely destroyed it, had a ton of fun, been running a lot of team comps with Snow and a couple other Lufenias as well. He's a very fun character. However, you can definitely get away without using Snow as well. You do not have to use him. You do not have to summon for him. He comes back later with a C90 if you're really interested. So, but that's pretty much my run. Let me know what you thought down in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video nonetheless. Hope you guys have a fan-freaking-tastic day as always. Remember to follow me over on Twitter at TXP_gaming to keep up to date with everything in between videos. I'll catch you guys on the next one. So thank you very much for watching, and as always, my name is Xeno, and you guys take care now.